Second DOP. Make sure USD got them NFTs. Hold on, meet me.
Hey, yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Chris coming at you with the NFT City podcast. Today's gonna be a great night. Right now, I got my boy Ati. I got my boy Dom, and we got a guest host today, my boy Hayes.
Yo,
How y'all feeling today?
Yo, feeling good, bro. Feeling happy. How about y'all?
Chilling, bro. NFT City, what up? Episode 5. I'm excited. We talking trade deadline. We talking Top Shot. And we got some big news today. Just dropped. Fresh off the press.
Yeah, Top Shot just hit with some news, bro.
Yeah,
The master plan is, unfolding, bro.
Yeah, facts. But
Like
yeah, let's leave them for
Evil,
yeah, let's save it for later, though. Let's save it for later.
You got it.
Ooh, but I'm excited. All right, yo. But yo, just to start y'all off, so okay, cool. So it's trade deadline. For those who are listening, today is Wednesday, March 24th, 2021. The day before the trade deadline. So by tomorrow, we might wake up to some Woj tweets of certain players going to certain teams. And I'm pretty damn excited. This is one of my favorite times of the year. I love this little business side to the ball game. This could be the piece that could help a team go from contender to a champion. So
Facts. Big moves. This is time to show up, or the moves you make today determine whether something's gonna happen with your team in the playoffs. So it's like everybody trying to make a move. If you're in the playoffs, you're trying to push. If not, you're trying to sell, and get more out of your players that you ain't keeping.
Yeah, bro, exactly. But I bet. So I mean, to start y'all off, y'all want to talk about some of the rumored ones?
Yeah, what's on the block? Who's on the block? I know there's a few names being thrown out.
Yeah, I mean, we can start off with probably the one that I hear about like probably every other day. About Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond just got reported to be heavily interested, sought out by the Knicks. Not a fan of the idea of trading for Andre Drummond, bro. No offense to Andre Drummond, like my man's is young, he was like a rebounding leader or something. But yeah, I just think he doesn't move the needle for me. I especially trading for him, like I feel like, bro, if you watch the Knicks versus the Wizards yesterday, bro, Mitchell Robinson came back like he never broke his hand. My man's dropped like 16 and 11, bro. Come on, man. I ain't trying to bench Mitch for Drummond, bro. I'm really not, And Noel has been playing pretty damn well himself. So I think we got a nice little sync going. Not only that, like I'm sure that he's gonna cost some money, and I'm just not with it, bro.
Well, I think if I may interject, bro, I think honestly, like Drummond is a nice piece to have regardless. You know what I mean? He at the center position, bro. Ain't nobody can get boards like him. None, right? I mean, think of somebody.
Yeah.
None, right? So like,
I mean, you didn't even
Give us some time to think about it.
I'll let you go, but it's none.
Nah.
Like, maybe Capella, not even. You know what I mean? Like, maybe he could give him a run for his money type thing. I just think maybe the cost. You know what I mean? What does that cost? So if the Knicks are looking into that one, like what does it cost them? That's probably what you got to look at. But Drummond, I feel like Drummond, let's say you could get him on the cheap, like, why not? Like he's gonna get you boards. He's gonna hustle on D. You know what I mean? So he does give me a New York vibe. On top of that, I think we kind of talked about that. Like one of our friends from
Mount Vernon, bro.
He looked like he go to Clinton or something. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, word.
So yeah, I guess I think that's the main thing. It's like, what do we give up? I mean, because we gotta put into perspective. Noel, like he got Butterfingers. Like there's a lot of plays that like the ball goes. RJ cuts and gives him a nice pass, and just the ball don't stick. I don't know, don't stick to his hands, and it'd be different. I'm pretty sure it'd be different with Drummond.
That's true.
But yeah. So I mean, whoever has them, they could be lucky to have them. It just depends on what they give up for 'em.
Yo, Hayes, what you think about it?
Yeah, bro. Here's the thing. So he is skilled in a couple of things. Definitely rebounding. He's a vacuum down low. He's a big boy. Got a lot of weight on him, so nobody's gonna bully him. That's always good. But the thing is, he's showing out on the Cavs. It's kind of his team in a sense. If you put him into a team that's had half a season to kind of establish itself in some type of identity, you can imbalance that, bro. And sports teams it's a lot of it is chemistry. Success is chemistry, So that chemistry that Randall's built with RJ and Sally Alfred running the point and whoever else it may be, bro. It's just you put a player like that in that demands attention, a player that wants the ball in his hands at the cost of the team's success. It's gonna throw everybody off their game, in my opinion. So it's not worth the risk. Like I had mentioned earlier, like I brought it up in the chat that if it's for a bag of chips, we got cap space, we could bring him in for nothing. So throw a couple second rounders at them, whatever it takes, maybe even Knox. It just, to me, the risk wouldn't be worth the reward.
Yeah, for the Knicks, right?
For the Knicks specifically, yeah. Now, if he gets bought out, Lakers, Nets should definitely scoop him up. As much as it would hurt me to see, a championship contending team pick up a player of that caliber, it's a given. He should do it. It'll be good for him, and it'll be good for that team.
Yeah, out of those two, you mentioned Lakers and Nets. Who needs them the most?
Oh, Nets. 100%.
The Nets need them the most, really?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. He's not gonna up their defense as much. But the thing is, who do the Nets have right now? All they have is DeAndre Jordan, and honestly, that's not gonna do it in the playoffs. They're really gonna be playing small ball and putting KD at the center, which could be interesting. It's fast paced. When you got Harden and Kyrie on your team, and then you got a bunch of wings that can shoot, it's gonna work. It's gonna get you some buckets. But when you meet Giannis and you got to stop him, or if you get to the finals and you meet LeBron, or you got to do something with AD, yeah, good luck. You need a player. You need a player that could be a defensive anchor. Drummond isn't going to be that, but at the very least, he's going to help you rebound a little bit, and maintain that, kind of keep up with the rebounds against a team like the Lakers or the Bucks.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. So we might still see him in New York, just not on this side.
That ain't New York, bro. that ain't New York.
Brooklyn, damn.
Yeah, it's only
yeah, but yeah, I mean, I completely agree with what you guys were saying in the sense that, like, yeah, right. He would definitely be an upgrade at the center position, right? Like Mitch is still young and he still has a lot to learn. Even if you were to put, one come off the bench for the other, obviously, it would still be an upgrade. But yeah, bro, what would it also cost, right? Like, do I want to give up a young asset for an expiring contract in Andre Drummond? Not really. I think what really gets to me about it is the fact that a lot of what I'm hearing about him specifically is he's gonna get bought out, right? And what I mean by that is, like, if a player is most likely gonna get bought out, and you throw money at him basically, or assets, you practically got him for way more than you should have. Like you kind of just hurt your own pocket for no reason. You could have just been a little bit more patient. Because again, he's not the type of player that you're desperate for, right? Again, he doesn't move the needle for the team. You could just kind of wait out to see if he does get bought out. Because again, you're not really desperately in need of him. And then you compete with other teams, right? Because again, even teams like the Lakers or the Nets, right? Like, say you really want Andre Drummond, all they can afford to give him is a veteran's minimum. What, $2 million? The Knicks are loaded with money. So if we really wanted him, I would say we wait for that. But let's see, man. In this front office, I trust. So.
Word. Yeah, I think enough on Drummond though. Like.
Yeah, word.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, I'm excited for if anything happens with Lonzo. To be honest with you, I think I don't know. I feel like Lonzo's been balling recently. I mean, we knew he could play make, but now, his threes are up there, got up there. So, yeah, I'm a little excited. And I think, we've been talking about this recently. It's like, it just seems like everybody wants Lonzo now. So what y'all think? Where's this guy going? Is he?
Hey, you can start off. I want to hear your opinion.
Hey, bro. See, now we talking. If it's a crucial need. One, two, it will get Alfred Payton out of New York.
Damn.
Send him to Brooklyn. Send him anywhere else. Have him at McDonald's, bro. Whatever it takes to get him off this team. I'm fine with anybody buying, but yeah, bringing in Lonzo. He's an exciting player. He's still exciting, regardless of how loud his dad might be, especially in New York. Hey, bro, we got a lot of characters in New York, regardless. So bring him in, let his dad do his thing. But look, Lonzo specifically, bro, he's improved every single season, the last 3 seasons. His field goal has gone up, 3-point percentage, defensively, his mindset, the way he passes, the way he play makes, all of it. He makes everybody better, and he's making himself better every single season, which shows me, growth, a desire to be great. And he's still 23, and if you bring him in, it helps us out this season. Maybe we make maybe we win that playing game. Maybe, hey, if the guys just answer our prayers, maybe we win a first round series. That would be asking for a lot, but you never know. This team has surprised us already, and at the end of the day, even if we're just trying to improve this year, it helps us out next season, because we would be able to offer him the most money in the summer, when everybody's going to be vying for him and trying to pull him away. And I don't mind signing a player like Lonzo to whatever it may take. If it's 15 mil, if it's 18 mil, if it's close to 20 mil a season, seems like a lot, but he's a tradable asset, bro. At any given moment, if and when the time comes that we need to move Lonzo for whatever reason, I think he's movable. If Westbrook could get traded, if John Wall could get traded, if CP3 could get traded, Lonzo could get traded. But regardless of trading, I would love him on this team, bro.
Okay, I like that. Actually, before we started recording, Tiati has some very harsh feelings about Lonzo Ball, and I gotta let him jump in on this one before I even take a say.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Lonzo. I think everything you said, Steven, was correct. That he brings all this cool playmaker, defensive player. You could get Peyton now, but I think the Knicks really need an offensive guard that can put buckets up and score. Not another guy who's gonna play make and nobody to shoot the ball. It's not what we need. We need somebody like DeAndre Fox, a point guard like that who can score off the dribble and make his own plays. Lonzo is good. I don't know. See, I just don't.
I would love Fox.
I don't see Lonzo being the one that we need.
Damn. Okay.
What you thinking, Chris?
Well, one, I would love Foxy, right? Even though he hurt my feelings with he made fun of the Knicks when we got the 8th overall pick. But yeah, he would be amazing.
Over Lonzo, though?
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 100%.
Yeah, 100%, bro. He's just my dude is he takes 4 steps across the whole court. he's so gifted, bro, offensively, and he is getting better. A big knock on him was the shooting, but yeah, whatever. It's Lonzo of all time. I don't want to go into a Fox rant. But yeah, I think I do see exactly what you mean, right? That's a big knock on Lonzo. He's not an attack the basket kind of point guard, very pass first. Doesn't, he's now developing a shot. But yeah, bro, I think this is the beauty, kind of like Steven said, or Hayes, or whatever, that's his name, just so you guys all know. I think Lonzo is he's young, right? He's 23 years old, very easy piece to move if you really eventually want to move him, if for whatever reason he's not going to work out. But yeah, he fits a lot of holes for us, right? So right now, this season, he's shooting 38% from 3, right? On 7 attempts. That's a lot. I don't think anyone on our team, we have a few pieces that are shooting pretty well, Randall, Bullock, but on a high clip like that, nah, man. 7 shots a game is a lot. So the shot is there.
Yeah.
The defense, bro, Tibbs, oh, come on, bro. You play defense, he's starting. He will be starting for this team, Again, what's one of the main things the Knicks don't have? We have no transition game. And why is that? Because our point guards don't know how to do anything with that. Lonzo Ball, excels in transition. So he might be able to like get us those easy points that we could get all the time, bro. RJ's always on the other side of the court, just waiting for somebody to get him the ball, bro. And you see Alfred Payne like waiting, for the whole team to get back. It's horrible, bro. So yeah, bro, he might not necessarily be the perfect point guard, just to kind of sum it up, but I think he's a good start, man. And I'm willing to gamble on him since he's so young. And again, like that, like Hayes mentioned, it might be easy to move because if everybody's hot for him now, if he continues on this kind of path in the Knicks, he will definitely be a hot commodity as his contract, starts to whatever digress over time.
Yeah, I think those are good points. I ain't got nothing else to say on Lonzo, to be honest. I think, like I mentioned, it involves a lot of what you give up. If it's a way to get Alfred Payton off the team, like I know most of us will take that. So
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
and yeah, now go ahead.
One little caveat to that, though. I know we're Knicks fans, and I would love for him to come to the Knicks, but another team that he's been rumored to is the Clippers. Talking about another contender. What would Lonzo be in a team with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, bro?
I feel like they need him more than who else? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the Clippers
Yeah.
might need him more than anything else.
I think he would be perfect, bro. Right now they have Pat Bev playing point, but Pat Bev isn't really a point guard. He's more of like a small 3-and-D guy. He's a good shooter, plays really good defense, but they need a playmaker. Like it was evident last season, right? Like when they were facing the Nuggets, right? It just became like an ISO game. Everybody was just taking turns trying to get a bucket. And don't get me wrong, that can work. But once like teams start to kind of figure you out, like the only way you kind of like adjust is when your playmaker starts to slow down the game. Okay, guys, let's take a step back. Let's figure out what's going on. And they need that, bro. They do not have it. They've tried to get these cheap veterans to do it, and it just wasn't working out. Bro, Lonzo could be huge for them, bro, because another defensive player on top of the two wing defenders that they have, right? And Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. And then now you have a guy that probably shoots just as well as Pat Bev, can play make better than Pat Bev, and defense up there himself. So yeah, bro, he would be great for them. Even as a rental, because again, Clippers are going for the chip. So if they win with him, go by all means, go sign him. If for whatever reason you want to get rid of him.
Yeah, if they're gonna compete, bro, and if they're gonna not get embarrassed like they did in the bubble, they're gonna need a true facilitator. And I know Lonzo. I mean, he's averaged in the past, 7 rebounds twice already in his career. So he could be that. But outside of Lonzo, there's also another name, in Toronto, Kyle Lowry. He's been rumored to Philly in the Heat. I could see the Clippers. With these super teams, bro, it always seems impossible for them to make a trade. But as we've seen in the past, if they want to play it badly, they can make it happen. But Kyle Lowry, bro, what do you think about him getting moved and leaving Toronto, and who he could help? Right now it's Philly in the Heat, but what do you think?
Dom, you want to step on this one, or should I go?
Yeah, I don't know exactly where he fits best or anything like that, but I think he came out and said that he's not looking to move. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want it to happen. And I mean, I ain't a Raptors fan either, or no one, but I know people love him out there. So yeah, it's gonna be a little awkward, though, regardless of where he goes. If they do put him on the block, but I always expected to see Kyle Lowry, like he said, retired on as a Raptor. So that's what I was expecting it to happen. I was expecting Raptors to kind of be like, you know what, you put in so much for us, you know what I mean? Take that kind of route. But yeah.
Yeah, bro. Lowry has been in that team for at least like 8 seasons or something, bro. He's been in Toronto for a minute, bro. And bro, Toronto's cold, bro.
Bro, what do you think? What face do you think when you think Raptors right now?
Yeah, I think Lowry, bro. I think Lowry. At one point, it was him, DeMar DeRozan. That was like the duo, And yeah, bro, it's almost like makes you kind of sad when you think about it, right? Like, damn, Lowry. And yeah, like you said, he said himself he didn't want to get traded. So, now in terms of like a fit, right? And putting our feelings aside, I think, man, bro, he goes to Philly,
Bro,
that's a chip, bro.
Bro, just name that starting five.
Yeah, bro. Right now is your boy Ben Simmons, Steph Curry, Danny Green, Joel Embiid, and who's their power forward again? Oh, Tobias Harris, bro. Oh my god, bro. And now you're trying to add
Oh,
Kyle Lowry to that?
Tobias Harris.
Oh, Tobias Harris, bro. Like, nah, yeah, that's a chip, bro. That's a chip. That's a chip for sure. Like, if that is not a chip, like, I don't know what they're thinking. Like, that sounds like such a gritty team, bro. They're already such a good defensive team. You know, like Larry's 6'1", man, but he got attitude, bro. He be out here doing his thing, bro. Um, yeah, bro. He can play make for them. You know, he can, shoot, hit them with some layup, bro. And he gets to the line a lot. You know, he knows how to work.
I was gonna say that. Like, he
Yeah,
could definitely draw a foul.
yeah, he knows how to get to the line all day, bro. I mean, you start getting people at penalty, and then you got people like Ben Simmons, and Joel Embiid who already can guard. I mean, bro, I would love to see it happen, bro. Because in reality, although I want my Knicks to go up there, I know we ain't there yet, but I would love a team that could like not make it so easy for the Nets, bro. And I'm hearing all these rumors about other pieces the Nets are getting. I mean, Philly got to step up to make sure that they're able to compete. Because I feel like their window of like championship is not closing, but there's a lot of like concerns of like the Joel Embiid Ben Simmons combo, and so which I still think they can make it work, and I think it's working pretty well this season. But yeah, bro, I think if you can make it work and get Kyle Lowry, I think you 100% go for it, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's getting testy. That's where they are in their pursuit of a championship. Ben is getting a little antsy, and Joel Embiid is too. Remember last year with the rumors of him teasing like the Heat, and all that. But yeah, bro, you add in a player like a point guard that can facilitate 7.4 assists this season. Yeah, 40% from three, bro, and then 88% from the free throw line. And I said he gets to the line a lot, bro.
Bro, he's like 35 too, bro. Let's not forget that. Like Kyle Lowry's not a young man, and he's still out here doing his thing, bro. Yeah, bro.
It's big, bro. But one thing though, in a trade like that, a team like Philly would have to give up, some of the young pieces that they drafted, and one of those names is Tyrese Maxey. And just to sprinkle a little bit of Top Shot in this, because this is NFT City. One thing I gotta watch out for, this whole trade deadline season is these young players on the move, or just stars on the move, or even players like Kyle Lowry. You may see him in the NBA Finals, but for instance, Tyrese Maxey, if he gets moved to the Raptors, bro, now that's his team, Well, it's Van Vliet's team. He's still there. Siakam is still there, and forgot the small forward, but
OG?
Powell. No, Powell, and then they got OG. But Powell specifically, he's been showing out. But a young player like that goes and then gets a spotlight in Toronto, man. You never know where those moments could go.
I didn't even think about that, bro. Tyrese Maxey going to the Raptors in a scenario where they trade for Kyle Lowry. I mean, bro, that would be great for them, bro, because you already feel like Lowry's on like the later half of his career, like his contract's expiring. He could become that like vet that you just keep signing until he decides to retire. But if you can get a young asset like Maxey out of it, bro, we're talking about in a few years the Raptors might have something, bro. This young core, like Siakam, Maxey, Van Vliet, and OG who just got signed, and Powell. I mean, I like it, bro. I like it. Yeah. One other thing about that though, obviously before we move on to the next person or just the other segment, I also the Heat were also very interested, and the Heat have been kind of thrown around for a few players like Depot as well. Who we spoke about last episode, but yeah, bro, I think that's another team that where it kind of has the same kind of situation going on, where if you trade for a person like Lowry, you might have to give up a young asset to make it happen. Maybe like a Hero or like a Duncan Robinson. And it's like, yeah, and if these players were to go to another team, we're talking about, like you said, they would become the face of the franchise, and more minutes, more usage. Like we're talking about, could potentially be a star next year, on the rise to being a star, and obviously somebody to look. Oh, these definitely is like people to look out for. Like if these trades happen, definitely jump in on people that you think might have a future in that next team in Top Shot, because again, you want to make these early investments on these players before they pop. So
yeah. I it's gonna come down to be honest, it's gonna come down to watching watching Twitter, watching Woj, the Woj bombs, to be able to even decide like what, how does that affect the Top Shot market? I'm trying to sit here and think, and speculate. If Lowry gets moved, we got to find out what the other side of that trade is. Obviously, I don't see much happening to Lowry's moment off rip, right, on a trade, right? Anything like that. Now, if it does put them in a situation where they're the favorites to win the conference, and maybe you know what I mean, like then maybe that's something to think about. But yeah, there's a lot to go on. We gotta wait for these trades, and I'm excited to watch them come out tomorrow.
Yeah, bro. I can't. I was hoping we would have saw like a big one by now, man. Other than like Trevor Ariza, like I'm getting
Facts.
impatient, bro. I'm getting impatient.
Bro, it's always the tease. Every season, it's like we have all these rumors swirling, and we get one trade, like Trevor Ariza moving to the Heat, stuff like that. But then right before the deadline hits, that's when you get all those Woj bombs. So like Dom said, bro, have those notifications ready for that. NFT City 2. We might be sharing a couple of trades with our thoughts and stuff, but it's gonna get fun, bro, right before the deadline. And honestly, I don't even know how I'm gonna work tomorrow. It's like Christmas, bro.
It happened last year. I think we weren't into Top Shot. Top Shot wasn't a thing, but we were playing fantasy. And you remember that? Actually, Chris, I don't know if you were there, bro. Now that I think about it, the actual trade deadline, I think you were away, to be honest. But
yeah. I was
Jeff
away.
and I were in the office, and we were just eyeing these Woj bombs getting dropped. And eventually we got one that's crazy. Eventually we get
the D'Lo one. D'Lo. It had to
D'Lo was a good one. But for fantasy purposes, because D'Lo would have already been scooped up, right? At that point.
Yeah, for sure.
Christian Wood became actually it was a Drummond trade, right? The Drummond to the Cavs opened up the space for Christian Wood on the Pistons. And since then, we saw, this, you know what I mean? Like, Christian Wood will always ball out in the 15 minutes he came in, but that could have been high energy and all that. But that was the first time we noticed, like, what can he do in 30 minutes of play, And he started putting up numbers. He doubles, and now he got his little gig in Houston. But we wouldn't be talking about Christian Wood today if it wasn't for that trade. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. That's
so there's gonna be
bro.
moments like that, Yeah.
Not for sure, bro. For me, like, I mean, we so actually just to almost like just cover, because there's obviously a bunch of trades left. Maybe we could try to do like a speed round. Where I'm just kind of like, give if you had 10 seconds to give your immediate response about it, even if it could be a one sentence, just say it. Let's start off with Oladipo. Let's start with you, Hayes.
Depot to the Knicks. I wouldn't love it, but if it's Dorito bag involved, I'm okay with it.
Okay, I like it. Dom.
Yeah, if I'm from a Knicks standpoint, I'm looking at this. I don't want it. I don't need it. But somebody get my man out of Houston though. I mean, I give him that. Like Depot deserves. He has something good in with the Pacers before the whole injury, so he just needs a little bit more time. But people can get something out of Depot. He comes in the clutch when needed too. So and versatile. So
for sure. For me, I'll keep it very short and simple. He's definitely leaving. It's confirmed. We just don't know where. And so for me, my immediate thought is more minutes for KPJ. So I wish Oladipo a good career, but now this starts the rise of another guard, who will rise in the Rockets. So
good point. I heard that guy only has one moment in all the Top Shots. So
one moment, and right now we're
one moment that's getting the first moment badge too. So just to let y'all know,
Do you own it? Steven?
Do I have a KPJ? Nah, but you know what? I might buy a couple after this. I heard y'all make some good recommendations.
A couple. You hear my man? This is also the same person that threw the stimmy at an IQ. So
Facts.
Hey, when you go big or go hard or go home, bro.
Okay, I like it. I like it. All right, the next one. Aaron Gordon. Let's start off with you, Dom.
Uh, Celtics or Blazers are probably the two interested. Honestly, I don't like them for either. I don't know where Aaron Gordon's gonna end up. I mean, yeah, I mean, I see him more at the Blazer spot, to be honest, right? I can see him maybe catch a lob. I don't know what Aaron Gordon. He can dunk. Yeah, I don't know. I'm good on that.
All
Probably
right,
see him in the
Hayes.
Blazers though.
I like it. Hayes.
I actually go the opposite, bro. I like it for both. For the Blazers, for sure. The Blazers haven't had a big that's that athletic, like a move like Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon doesn't do anything great, but he's really good at a couple of things. So he's actually gotten his 3-point percentage up this season. He's at 39.3%, but basically 40. When you got a big that can shoot that well, and you got Dame on your team and CJ and the resurgent Melo, bro. Just having a big that can move around and keep up the pace, that would help a lot. And the Blazers need something to push them up, over the edge. They've been like staring in mediocrity for seasons now, bro. Like free Dame at this point. And also for the Celtics, bro, they're an extremely fast team and long. Like it's basically a bunch of wings just running. You add Aaron Gordon now there, it
The
can help.
Power Rangers. Right?
The Power Rangers, yeah. But they've never had a traditional big last couple of seasons, so they don't need one. Stick him right next to Dice. Have Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, whoever you want running your point. I don't know if Kemba's injured. I forgot. Either way, stick him in there, bro. He work. It won't take much to get him, so I think he fits.
Yeah, especially the fact that he basically when it becomes public news, like, yo, I'm out, you kind of give up your cards a bit, right? Where you're like, well, he's gonna leave anyways, right? So take it or leave it, Somebody's, so kind of like what happened with Drummond last year, where it almost felt like people like the Pistons got desperate at trying to get rid of him. But yeah, for me, I'll keep it sweet. I like him better the Blazers. I don't really see the fit to one of the Celtics. I mean, yeah, they can run some type of small ball 5 with him or something, but nah, man. I just see him as a true power forward. Yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like Blazers need a lot of help on the bigs. Nurkic is always hurt. Zach Collins is always hurt. So yeah, bro, an athletic big.
Celtics do need to make a move, right?
Celtics desperately need to make a move, though. They desperately need to make a move.
Yeah, I feel like the Celtics. What is that? I'm not even sure. I mean, this ain't about the Celtics right now, but still, like, if we look at the list of the guys we talked about, who can help the Celtics out here? Like, is it at the point? Is it the 5? You know what I mean? We know their wings are good, so it's like.
I think it's the 5, bro. I think they got Tristan Thompson and Tice, and they're solid players, but like Tice is really like a power forward, really, like not like this crazy big man defender. It's weird, bro. There's a lot of like they just look messed up, bro. Like I feel like Tatum isn't playing so hot. Like I was watching him play against the Bucks today. I thought I caught a few glimpses. I don't know. Something seems off about the team, bro. It might be, I heard they had a nice slow start because of COVID. So I know Tatum's been having issues because of that. So who knows, bro? They have a solid young core that they already have signed, I wouldn't, if this is going to cost you nothing, whatever, go for it. And just anything to get you over the hump, because they're barely in the playoffs actually right now. But if it's going to cost you much, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Just take a step back, try to analyze what the problem is. And, if this ain't the year to get a chip, then it's not, like you figure it out next year or during free agency.
Yeah, facts.
All right. Yeah.
No, I think we got too many more, right? I think Aldridge was another option out there being thrown out.
Yeah, that's the one where we should probably just talk about real quick too, because he's also another person that has been confirmed that he's definitely parting ways with the Spurs. So,
does he help the Celtics? What is his 3-point at? I always thought Aldridge had a nice, decent shot, right, for a big.
2K is a nice jump shot.
Yeah. So as soon as you mentioned
His
like
release, too,
His
right?
release is on point, bro.
as soon as you mentioned like who else will help the Celtics, I was like, will LaMarcus Aldridge help the Celtics? This old man running around with these young kids, you know. I don't think he could keep up, bro. But in theory, you know, a big that can, you know, get some rebounds, defend a little bit, and you know, his midi game is deadly. Like, it wouldn't be bad, bro. But I don't know. Honestly, I think he's almost at retiring age, bro. I think he should honestly try to go get that chip. He doesn't have one yet. You know, either try to get traded to a contender or get bought out, and then you know, hitch your wagon to the Lakers, the Nets, the Sixers, whoever.
I'm seeing. I think Lakers, bro. To be honest, you know, like obviously, I've been hearing that Drummond's already in LA, so obviously working out or you know just getting high or something. But I think, yeah, I think, yeah, like you said, bro. I'm just thinking about Aldridge like on a cane now, bro. So I don't know how I feel about him going to the Lakers either, bro, because Drummond is at least a young
Yeah,
man, bro. He's like 26 or something, bro. You know he's gonna be eager to get those alley oops from Braun, bro. Which again would be a nice little top shot moment to see. I just don't see what top shot moments we're gonna get from Aldridge and the Celtics, bro. He gonna be dumb tired just watching these kids run back and forth, bro.
You might get him shacked in a fool.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Where's Top Shots? Yeah, we need a challenge like that, right? The Shaq and the
Oh,
Fool
for
challenge,
sure.
bro. I'm sure eventually they'll
Yeah,
have fun
bro.
with it,
Like
right?
yeah, I think if Top Shot ever gets bored, I mean, honestly, bro, man, with the way this is going and just it being sports, I don't think we're ever gonna get bored with it. But if they ever need an influx of like something new, yeah, man, those shacked in a fool moments, those missed dunks, it'd be fun. It'd be fun.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. There's I mean, I'm gonna use it as a segment to move on to the next thing as a transition. And let me know if y'all think this is smooth with it, but yeah, there's a few funny like, Kuzman ones like that. I would love to see a top shot moment of Kuzman just doing some cool alley oop attempt to LeBron or something. I think he had one with during the playoffs, bro. It was so bad LeBron didn't even help him up, bro, from the floor. He just looked at him like, "You need that ass right now,
Damn,
bro."
really? I didn't see that.
Yeah,
I
bro, it
don't
was bad,
respect
bro.
that, man.
It was like that, bro. Like even LeBron
Nah.
was like, "Nah, bro, you're bugging." Like, Kuz be thinking like it's 2K, and he just be out here like plays are just gonna happen, bro, because he lobbed the ball up. But yo,
Yeah.
the reason why I brought him up actually is because he's still not in the Top Shot database, and I'm trying to understand why, bro. Like we have Kyle Anderson, Diallo, like bro, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of like 5 minute
Hamadou
guys.
Diallo. Put some respect on his name, bro.
Now you're the first one
Nah,
today.
I don't know who the hell that dude is. I'm just-
Those OKC, like I at least know what he did. He torched us in the next, you know, a few weeks ago, which I wasn't too happy about.
That's
But yeah,
funny.
bro, we need there needs to be a Kuzma. I'm wondering if it is for this, bro. What if like Top Shot is one step ahead of us, and that is their plan. The first Kuzma moment is gonna be like him, just like
Bro, I'll tell you right
ball.
now, son. Yeah, if that's happening, it's gonna go like this. You get the big Giannis challenge, right? That goes into the Lillard challenge, and then you're gonna need the Cool Cats LaMelo challenge and the Braun challenge, and once you get all that, then you get Kuzma. So, I think Kuzma's gonna be. I think we touched on this one though. I think we touched on the Kuzma moment. Maybe they just forgot. You know what I mean? Like you typing in a lot of names and they just forgot to add them to the DB or something.
Story of his life.
He had an air ball recently that had me
Oh,
a free
the
throw. It was
free
a free
throw, the
throw,
free
bro.
throw one. Oh, bro.
I think his own.
Ay,
I
ay,
think his
ay.
own bench was flaming him. But
Yeah, even Draymond made fun of him, bro. And Draymond is nobody to talk, bro. But yeah, bro, it was pretty funny.
yeah, I mean, he has his chance now, right? I mean, Braun, AD both out, so Kuzma, you gotta make a top shot moment now, bro. You gotta. I think his last game he had a few points, bro, not enough, but this
Yeah,
is the
bro.
time to create your own top shot moment, bro.
No, exactly. He has at
I
least a
see.
month before AD or Braun comes back. So he's been called. Our friend Miggy, who's been on here before, calls him their certified third best player. So you know, it's time. And yeah, it would be dope to see him shine, right? Because this is like a player that was compared to be better than Jason Tatum a few years ago. So
Man, spoken like a true Lakers fan, bro. Yo, we gotta get Miggy and me on here at the same time once, bro. This is outlandish what he be saying.
you wildin', bro. And I can't. I know right now if when he does hear this, he's gonna be going off and gonna be like, "Nah, we need to make this happen." And yeah, something to hear eventually. Um, but yeah, so that's another thing to think about, right? There's so many injured players this season, right, that we didn't even get to see, like Jonathan Isaac. Like it almost gives us a little cool down from seeing more moments from these players, or even like somebody like LaMelo, right? Um, if
Yeah.
LaMelo's hurt for the rest of the season, what does that mean for Top Shot, right? Because right now there's only one moment available for him. So does this add more scarcity to the moment? Do we think, does this? What do you guys think?
Well, first off, he actually has two, bro. He has one from the Rising Stars pack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which has been going for a couple of some solid bucks. But yeah, bro, we saw how him that as soon as the news hit that he got injured and he was gonna be out for the rest of the season, his moment dropped by like half, if not more. I think it was at like from 3,500 to 4,000, and then went down to like 1,500 at the lowest. Um,
Really?
yeah, bro, which is crazy. Which is crazy to me, man. And it didn't make sense, but it is what it is. It's what the market dictated, and it's what it became. But definitely, bro, a play like that, it would be smart to buy low right now. If everybody's undervaluing him, it's your time to buy low. Buy with the news, like Dom says.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
butcher
By
that.
the rumor, yeah, sell the news.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. No, I think that's a great point, bro. I mean, listen, I think we squeezed that out. Like, and if you've listened to any of our episodes, just one of them, you'll hear us talk about rookies and how valuable these rookie moments are. Because I mean, yeah, bro, for so many reasons. But especially if you got something like first assist ever, you know what I mean? Like, and LaMelo keeps playing like he's playing, and a few years down the line, like you're gonna look back and have one of 4,000, of a LaMelo moment, and like, yeah, bro, it could easily be one of his most price appreciating moments ever. You know what I mean? Like even if you look at his Rising Star, right? I think that's the challenge or the pack that it came from, right? If you look at that moment, maybe it could be going for more than the rookie right now, but that wouldn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? I think over time the market would correct and see value in what it is that a first assist ever in the NBA gives to you. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah, for sure, bro. Especially again, we're talking about like bro, if you watch this dude on Instagram or Bleach Reporter and ESPN, they're constantly posting this kid. It's all with his dimes. That's like the first thing you come to mind, right, when you think of LaMelo, right? So if you can
Word.
own, literally his first assist, and it's not a bad one either. So yeah,
That's a good
bro.
point. Yeah, like if you were gonna own a Curry moment, right? You probably want his three. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you don't want a layup. Yeah, you want his three.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, bro. Yeah, if Lamelo is the point guard that like he could potentially be, getting his first assist would mean a lot to a lot of people. Therefore, be a pretty valuable moment.
One thing,
But
one thing
yeah,
that one
yeah.
thing that comes to mind though, bro, is so yeah, we got his first assist, and I see, yeah, of course, that would be valued more. But do you think Top Shot would ever go back and say, all right, now let's drop Lamelo's first bucket ever, keeping it at the
Mm.
same 4,000 CC, treating it the same, but just going back and releasing that? You think they would ever do that?
I don't. Yeah, you know what? It's a good question. I don't think so, based on I guess how they've moved so far. Because I think they understand. Like, hey, listen, for rookie moments, like for instance, quickly, right? When quickly came out, it was post the increase of circulating counts to like 35, so it was post that wave that really blew up, right? So they understood that, we shouldn't adjust, this first moment of that rookie should stay around 4K. And if you release a second one, it takes over what that moment was. You know what I mean? Like, we're looking at LaMelo's first assist. You're looking at, Quickly's first floater, or, first shot in the NBA. I think that people look at some of the moments almost as the player itself as well, and they're saying to themselves like, "Hey, that's the 4K LaMelo." You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we could just be you'd be saying whatever, and Roham himself listening, like laughing, smirking right now, like, "Nah, I'm about to release it right now." You know what I mean? Like,
say it won't do it.
Dare me, I'll do it right now. You know what I mean? So yeah, with the mercy of what they decide to do, but it did give me a feeling like, like, we probably would have seen the first shot already, if they were gonna go that route. And maybe if we do see it, maybe it'll be a challenge and not like just a regular drop,
For sure.
Like you, I think you hinted on it earlier. It's like they're almost like progressing with the season. They don't really look back as far as moments go. I think Series 1, so last season they did like a run it back challenge, but that was like really throwback moments. So maybe they do something like that, like running back rookies, or like you said, maybe a challenge or whatever. But yeah, something to look out for. Just something I've been thinking about. Like,
That's
we
a
got
good
first
question, bro.
assists, first points, yeah, but you never know.
Like, think about a few years down the line, and they do want to do a run it back, and then use that first shot moment. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, a run it back to that would be crazy. You know what I mean?
Listen, bro,
It would be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
who would I have to put a hit on for that?
Right? Yeah, sell most of my moments except for RJ, right? Like,
Yeah, facts.
yeah, bro. Yeah, they could definitely go many routes, right? But yeah, back to the point that you was making, Chris. Like, if LaMelo is out for the rest of the season, like, we're looking at these two moments, and then we're looking at that's it. Like, another question I had, bro, that we haven't talked about is, if LaMelo is the reward for the Cool Cast Challenge, the Master Challenge, do they have the moment already? You know what I mean? Or maybe they
Ah,
go off of what you
interesting.
think?
That is a
Maybe
ooh.
that's the first shot.
Mm.
Oh, nah. Stop playing, bro.
You
Stop
know,
playing.
what's
I
also
didn't, I
crazy?
didn't even think about that. That you could even,
Yeah.
cause yeah, wow, bro. I
Mm-hmm.
completely forgot about that, bro. Oh shit. I'm almost just having like a moment thinking about it. Like, because yeah, 100%, right? At this rate, we thought, okay, they're probably just gonna try to pick some cool LaMelo moment that as he goes. But now they have to choose from the pool of what already happened, right? And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Oh man, I like it, bro, because it could be his first shot, right? We already have his first assist. Could be his first shot, or or who knows, bro. But either way, that makes it more exciting for me in terms of we gotta jump on that, bro, to build that challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts. Yeah, bro. Um. Yeah. So few injuries. I think Lamelo's is the most. That has the biggest effect on Top Shot market. I know there's unless you think otherwise. I mean, Curry's also out. Embiid is out. Kyrie, KD, AD, Braun. So yeah, which I think y'all foresee, any of these injuries like being long or maybe affecting the Top Shot market? Anything else? Anything stand out?
I think yeah.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead, bro. You go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say for me, like I think the only like dire one might be the Lamelo one, because the other ones are kind of like, uh, not necessarily like season ending. Like we're gonna see Braun come back, we're gonna see AD come back, and be, same with Curry. What, Curry landed on his butt or something? Like he'll be alright. Like it's not that serious. Um,
Bro,
but
his
yeah,
his 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 hand fracture was somebody landing his butt on his hand, right?
oh
You don't
yeah,
got a good.
yeah,
Yeah, I
it could be
think it
that.
was
like tights or
Baines.
something. It was like some big man. Yeah, oh, it was Baines. He looked a little
Baines,
bit like
right?
him. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
my
where is
man. No.
Baines? Was he in the Raptors? Yeah, but whatever. That's not the point.
He's
Yeah, I
got
think
moved
he's.
a lot. Wasn't it Celtics last? I don't know. But yeah. Go ahead, finish your point.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say like, yeah, I just feel like, to be honest, with you just kind of bringing it back to the Top Shot market. I think the real cloud is around the young guys. You know,
Yeah.
I almost try to put myself in the mind of like a 14-year-old, and I was like, okay, who's flashy and like is all over Instagram and like Bleacher Reporter. It's usually LeBron, Zion, Ja, Luca, and LaMelo. These are like, like there's something about like the people in the middle, right? Like Embiid is nasty. We know this is like an MVP caliber player.
Yeah.
Yeah, his moment doesn't seem to go nowhere near as much as like LaMelo or some of these players. And could it be the
Yeah.
amount of moments out of Embiid? Could be. But even so, like I just think like, yeah, these young people just have like this like clout to them, especially him. So what would be dope is that they're saying that he might be able to return at some point in the season. So if the Charlotte Hornets are able to make a push, we might see him come back for like the playoffs. Now can they get to the playoffs without him? I don't know. But
Mm.
it would be interesting to see some LaMelo, playoffs first season.
By the way, who's stepping up right now then? Are we gonna see Rozier? What are we gonna see? Does Graham get?
Yeah, Graham probably goes back on the starting lineup, like for good. Probably more minutes for Malik Monk, who actually was like supposed to be this like very nasty guard. And he's had a few games where he's kind of shown that he has it, but who knows, bro? Again, going back to that, like we might see some of these players that just with enough minutes they can start to show that they got it. Like
Yeah. Right.
yeah. It actually might be good for some of those people's career, bro, because they have way too many guards in the Hornets, and what's gonna end up happening is what's given that Terry Rozier's staying. He's playing way too good. LaMelo's the future of the team, so it kind of leaves this like this position where like, okay, what do we do with Malik Monk and Devontae Graham, who are like both? I know Devontae has like a restricted contract this summer, so a lot of people are saying that they might trade him or something. But who knows? If my man's balls out, you might have to reconsider that, right? Because again, he's young, right? While Scary Terry's a little bit older. Malik, well, whatever. Either way, it would be interesting to see like how this affects those particular players in the market and their careers.
Yeah, I could see Malik Monk taking a jump. I mean, he was already playing a lot better than he had his first couple of seasons. And bro, to be honest, that's what I wanted in that 2017 draft. That's when we got Frank
Right.
Ntilikina. Yeah, that was the DSJ Donovan Mitchell draft. Obviously, looking back, I would love to have gotten Donovan and Bam, but I wanted Malik Monk, bro. He was a lethal shooter coming out of college. He obviously that hasn't, coming out of Kentucky, that hasn't translated to the NBA with Charlotte, but he's taking a little bit of a jump, and now with LaMelo, out of the starting lineup, maybe he gets some of those minutes and maybe he shows out. I'm not sure. I think his contract might be up this offseason. So
Yeah,
maybe,
if he got
contract
drafted
year.
with Frank, restricted free
Yeah.
agent for sure, then, bro.
Yeah. So basically, contract year, he wants to show out, wants to make sure he makes enough of an impact so he can get a good contract this offseason. So he could definitely take a jump. Uh, but piggybacking off of what you were saying earlier, like how you like you're kind of saying how LaMelo and these players that have clout, how they kind of show give insight into the marketplace, the Top Shot marketplace at the moment. I treat them like indexes. It's almost like the S&P 500 or the Dow Jones, bro. Like
Okay.
it's like how's the LaMelo index looking? How's the
Yeah, for
LeBron
sure.
index? I mean, let me tap into the pulse of the market because
Yeah.
bro, like when he dropped, like so I was thinking, okay, like why would you sell a LaMelo moment, even if he got injured, right? And what I was thinking was, all right, so you got some people that have been making some decent money off a Top Shot, maybe a couple thousand, a couple hundred, maybe they saved up and they got that one LaMelo moment for, a couple of G's. As soon as they see that injury, that's when the panic starts in, like, damn, should I sell him now? And then you start chasing that lowest price, right? Like we've seen before. And that's how we quickly get, sellers trying to beat each other to get the lowest price and get ranked the highest or listed the highest.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why it drops so fast. So
Yeah, undercutting wars. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, so that's in my mind something to keep in mind. Like, just knowing that those drops may be temporary or they may be permanent because we do have a fast rising user base that is new to this. You know, not everybody has the same type of, you know, they don't have whale money. Just something to consider, you know, the pulse of the market and knowing who's in it at the moment. So keep track of those indexes.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts.
I like
Yeah,
that. I
yeah.
like
Know your, know your players. Know who's, not hot right now necessarily, just who has promise. You know what I mean? Like, stick to your rookies. I think we've given out those tips before. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't get caught with holding a, JaVale McGee, LaMarcus. All you know what I mean? You don't have to hold that. You know what I mean? You can flip that on an uptick and then be patient. If I could turn 7 Aldridges and what you know what I mean into one LaMelo card, I'll do it in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? And so that's why you got to look at it. It's like, yeah, if you are going to look at it like a stock market thing, which I think is a great analogy, right? Like, would you rather have held, one Apple stock or 11, uh, Petco? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
no, give me one Apple stock. I don't care if it's, $1,000. That's gonna hold more. That's gonna appreciate better over time because that's quality. You can't find quality like that. So yeah, great points, great analogy. Yeah. Unless anybody got any other points to hit, I think we got some big news, right? Some heat just dropped.
Oh yeah, go ahead, bro. Spill the beans.
Chris,
You
can
want
you
me to say
take?
it?
Yeah, I think I'm.
Okay, got it. Okay, so just to start y'all off, Hayes text, we have a little group chat, and Hayes sent us this little clip, and you already know, bro, Top Shot is nasty with the visuals, bro. It has been confirmed, bro, that we will have the rookie badges being released by the end of this month. And I gotta say, the way they presented it was fire. Even the music was wavy, bro. It's like, when you open up a pack and they be having like the boom 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 kind of like the little beat in the back. Bro, it
Can
was
we hear
fire.
that?
Yo, bro. Yeah, where can we hear that? Oh, let's see.
Let's not get copyrighted now.
Oh yeah, word. That's true.
No. Rohan is he's a follower, bro. He respect. Who let us
Alright.
rock?
Yeah, well, we can worry about that later. But if it gets the audio for that, it's cool. But either way, the point is, you guys been hearing us rant about rookies and their impact on the Top Shot market. I mean,
This is
this is why. Like it literally is gonna become evident that like if you own a rookie, you literally own like something special, and like they're making it evident that like even if you don't go and read the description or you even know enough about basketball, they're like making it nice and flashy for you to know. And I mean, Hayes pointed this out earlier, but like we already saw a big jump in some of these rookies. Like I saw Obi was me and Dom were talking about it this morning. Obi was going for like $200, and now he's close to he's like 400 or something. Like did
2x your money.
yeah. Why would he 2x today? Did Obi play today? No.
Yeah.
So yeah, for that to be happening, it's clearly this is playing an influence. I see that within the next few days we might see a big spike in people just trying to get on rookies. Gotta be careful though. Gotta be careful. This market can definitely fool you at the same time though. There's sometimes where you get caught buying way too high, but either way, you can't go wrong with these rookies. What you got? I know Steve. I know Hayes. You got a lot to say, bro. You've been the one preaching about this every time. By the way, for anybody who's listening, like if you talk to Hayes about Top Shot, like he'll immediately like bring out his portfolio and just be like, "Yo, let me show you my 50-cent Merrills and why I think the rookie badge will be the best investment."
Hey, all I'll say is we're vindicated, bro. Like we scooped up. Well, when I told y'all to get those Sam Merrills, we were what, $5, max $10. They're sitting pretty at $60 now. So talk about a pretty profit. Multiple X's. And remember we were talking about the LaMelo index. He was down to like 1,500. That index is up to like 3 Gs now. And that's just off of that news circulating that we're gonna get badges at some point. Wait till we get those badges and people are searching through the marketplace and they see these little stickers on these specific moments. They're like, oh, what's this? Oh, that's a rookie. Okay, now what does that mean? Is that something I should be looking out for? Should I get this for my kid? And then they start, maybe doing a couple Google searches.
Yeah, you know what
Look-
I just thought about, bro?
Yeah.
Not to cut you off, bro,
Go ahead,
because
go
you're
ahead.
making a great point. But like, you ever get like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, when you graduate, like, high school, college, whatever, you know what I mean? You get your diploma, right? But they always put that little seal, right, on the bottom left or whatever, and it's like, it's gold and whatever. You know what I mean? It's like platinum.
Yeah.
Why is that
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Why is that there? Like, I don't. You could have put that in black ink, just like everything else. You could have stamped it or whatever. But there's something about that badge. You know what I mean? That's prestige, and I think they executed beautifully. Like, I'm looking at these badges. That the badge itself pops. It looks. I don't know. I think they did a great job. I think Chris, you pointed that out. Like, it's presented beautifully. Like, right on top of the name, the colors work, the symbol. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but I feel like I'm in like a little loop. So for those who are watching us on YouTube, you just keep seeing the clip over and over, and I'm just like, I'm not even blinking, bro. I'm like, yo, this looks mad colorful, bro. Like it's fire, bro. Like honestly, like as soon as we're done recording, I'm gonna go to the market right now and just hover over rookies again for whatever reason.
Yo, bro, and one more thing. Hey, I did think, can you scroll back down? So for those that are looking at YouTube, one thing I want to point out. So we got rookie year, rookie mint, rookie premier, and then at the end we got top shot debut. That's not just for rookies, fellas. That's first moments. First moments for anybody. So first moment Melo, Carmelo Anthony. First moment KPJ, his only moment. Those are all gonna get those pretty stickers as well. So that's something else to look out
That's a good
for.
point, bro. That's a good point.
yeah. Okay. So yeah. So the way I see. Okay. So yeah, you got the if you are looking, you can see you got the true, like, the Top Shot logo. That's like the Top Shot debut, and that one looks cool, right? You got the blue with the orange. I like it. And then you got the rookie of the year, rookie mint, rookie premier with that, like, aqua or cyan. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I definitely like the color wave of the rookie ones. But for sure, even just seeing the Top Shot debut, badge on your moment is gonna, it's gonna increase some value. You know what I mean?
Oh God! I just noticed one more thing, bro. Hey, Aditi, can you kind of like control the point at which we are in the video? Scroll a little bit. Scroll a little bit forward on the Twitter video. So no, right there in that same video. Just skip ahead a little bit. Yeah. So keep an eye out for when it says 3-star rookie. Right there, a little bit back. So that's a special badge. That's unique. So when you got it, when
you mean it transforms?
Right there, look at it. You see it?
What?
Watch. Pause it when it hits it. Play it for a little bit.
So I noticed this earlier. I think they're gonna rank the rookies by like stars. And 3, I think, is the maximum. So you see.
Pause it right there. Yeah. So that's when you got all 3, bro. So that's an RJ Barrett from last season. So that's his debut game, his rookie season, and that's his first mint. So that's when we talking a 3-star rookie. Look at that, bro. That's gonna get even more special, bro. Even more clout to get. You see it?
4 badges, right? You got the
4
3 rookie joints, and then I see. It does look like it merged, right? Like it made Mighty Morphin in here.
Your team is doing excellent, bro. This is beautiful, bro.
Maybe the stars ranks like the highlight of the play itself, like the quality of how cool it looks.
Hey,
maybe
bro.
it's that.
If we get a drop down filter for, hey, let me see all 3-star rookies. Come on now. What we doing, bro? We're making money. These are money printers.
Well, that's why it's nice to know basketball, right? Because we still have until the ending of March to start going to the market and taking advantage of this before it becomes evident to everybody else as to what is what.
And,
And
and if you don't know basketball, at least you're listening to
our podcast.
NFT City here.
That's
Keep
right.
you updated.
That's right. But yeah, fellas. I mean, other than that, like, do we have any other news we want to cover? You know, we've been talking for a while now. You know, what you guys thinking?
Nah, bro. You know what? I think I need to get some sleep and get ready for this trade deadline tomorrow, bro. Whew.
Facts.
Henny trades. Henny and Woj.
I got noties on.
God, please do not give us Andre Drummond tomorrow. Please, if we got Andre Drummond, please tell me it was from Arvada. Please, please, please tell me that we're not gonna give up Kevin Knox or Frank Ntilikina for Andre Drummond. So let's see. That's my one. That's if you could have. All right. So how about this quick thing to finish it up? Dream scenario. Player to what team? Doesn't need an explanation. Just say player and team. Let's start off with you, Hayes.
We're talking dream scenario, right?
Yeah, but this is also dream scenario. You know what? Dream as big as you want, bro. Even if they have like a 5-year extension right now.
Even if they have a 5-year extension. Hey, 5-year extension. All right, Carl Anthony Towns to the Knicks.
I mean, yo,
Really?
bro.
That's what you called? With your like dream
Listen,
pick?
bro, put him next to Julius Randle, bro. He's an automatic 3.
Yeah, but he's a
He can
bitch.
read.
He's a fucking bitch.
Oh, he's a dog mentality bull, bro.
He's a bitch. I can smell it. Like I can see it. He's a moping bitch. You don't want that in the locker room. Fuck him. But whatever. That's your pick.
He's the Lomeo, bro. Go ahead, give me your pick.
Me?
Yeah, I want to hear these. Yeah.
DeAndre Fox. Fuck that. Let's get a real point guard in this team.
Get his name right, bro.
DeAndre. I don't know.
De'Aaron. It's fine. It's fine. Yo, bro.
DeAndre Fox
It's
is
the
a beast.
Fox.
It's a fox. We know the fox.
Like it.
Yeah, bro, that's cool. To the Knicks? I mean, let me see, bro.
Or just to your team, whatever, bro. Dream scenario anywhere. It doesn't have to be the Knicks.
Nah, honestly, bro, yo, I want a point guard. It's gonna be a point guard. I'd love to see LaMelo in Knicks jersey, bro. To be honest with
You might see his brother instead. I think at least the jersey matches, right? You'll see Ball in the back.
Maybe that's one step closer, bro.
you. Yeah. So that's what I look at, bro. He's young, right? Just starting out. Imagine getting a rookie all of a sudden. Wow.
All right. Well, for me, guys, I mean, I'm not gonna I'm actually gonna say a very reasonable one. It could actually happen maybe next year. I think Zach LaVine, bro. I think he's a type of player that fits the timeline. He's young. He's a bucket. I think he would work very well alongside R.J. Barrett and Julius Randle. It's not, he ain't no Curry, he ain't these other guys, but bro, I would just love to see him here. Even if we can make that trade happen right now, bro. Throw some picks, bro. I don't care. I want him.
Nice.
As a lifelong Knicks fan, bro, yeah, I concur. He would be a perfect fit for a team like this.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that wraps it up, fellas. I hope for those who are listening, again, be sure to check us out on YouTube. We on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, whatever, bro. We everywhere. Go check us out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
Peace.
Peace.